England defeated Canada 33-13 at Twickenham to claim the title. The final was played in front of a record crowd of 81,885, the biggest ever for a women's rugby union match. Canada struck early. Asian Horgan Rochester scored in the 5th minute, giving Canada a 5-0 lead before conversion. England responded quickly. Ellie Kildunn broke through 2 tackles to score under the posts, with Zoe Harrison then converting. England's momentum continued with Amy Cockaine adding a try from a rolling maul. Alex Matthews went over. Canada's Sophie de Goede added a penalty. Then in the second half, England scored through Abby Ward and second Matthews scored. Canada replied with another try from Horgan Rochester but couldn't close the gap. England held on, converting chances, handling pressure and keeping possession. The standout performances were from Sadia Kabaya. Ellie Kildunn's impact was massive. Coming back from injury, she scored one of the pivotal tries, breaking tackles and putting Canada on the back foot. Alex Matthews scored twice and was a consistent threat in both attack and defence. Her work rate paid dividends in the final quarter. Canada's Asia Horgan Rochester showed grit, 2 tries, an early spark, but as Canada's coach Kevin Rouet admitted, the loss was not about funding or preparation, we just didn't deliver our best on the final day. Discipline and set pieces proved decisive. England's scrums held up, lineouts were solid, and they turned pressure into points far more consistently than Canada did. This is England's 3rd Women's World Cup title. They've previously won in 94 and 2014. England extended their winning streak to 33 matches. The final became the most watched rugby match of the year with a peak audience of 5.8 million viewers in the UK. For Canada, it's still a remarkable tournament. They knocked out New Zealand in the semis, went undefeated until the final, and did it all often under financial and structural constraints. Their coach and captain both emphasised the lack of funding didn't cost them this game. From the Guardian's Writer Awards, Sophie de Goede was widely praised. Even in defeat, her leadership and contribution were widely recognised. In terms of the tactical narrative, England's approach to balance, they were not purely brute force but mixed controlled attack, territory tactics and tough defence. Their bench showed again in a final when fatigue sets in, having reliable replacements made a difference. Canada's strength has been speed, rucking, efficiency, opportunistic attack, but in the semi-final, consistency, set piece and composure were there, but in the final, not so much. The crowd on occasion elevated the game. Twickenham was louder, stakes higher and energy played in England's favour. More broadly, this final further cements women's rugby's rise, a record crowd, major media attention and a thrilling match to crown a champion. What we now need is the RFU to put in the funding and follow suit.